can be a bit challenging when you're looking for a car and you do not have someone to guide you. We are introducing to you Ace Prestige Motors, located along Kiambu Road, that is just before the bypass. And then they have several other branches. They have a branch on Gong Road and another branch still along Kiambu Road at the Runda area. So today we are coming to review one of the cars they have, and just come with us as we check some of the specs that we have in the car. And now I present to you Toyota Landcruiser Prado 2015. As you can see, guys, this is a beautiful car from its appearance. I think that is why it's loved by Kenyan politicians, yeah? Yeah, you can see from how the face is done. Of course, if you check the previous models, this is a bit of facelift has been done. Mark you, this is 2015 model of Toyota Landcruiser Prado. This is J150. You can see how beautiful the headlights are made, and the LED lights also. And then we have a wiper to clean the headlights. And then we have the Toyota face. Very beautiful. If you check other models, you realize that there is a lot of improvement that has been made over the years. And then the beautiful Toyota emblem. You see? The beautiful Toyota emblem looking very beautiful. I mean, the whole of the car looks so beautiful and so presentable. This is a car you want to appear with in a function. You can see also the fog light. And for me, I love how the person that made the Toyota Prado was so concerned about the areas that the car would navigate, because this is a car that is made for off-road. If you want SUV that will serve you on off-road perfectly, this is a car for you, and of course at a reasonable price. And then we can check the engine. Let's check the engine, and this is a V engine. Yeah, this is a V engine. Very interesting for this car. It also has a front camera. Man, it also has a front camera, so you can have the camera on, and you drive comfortably. You're able to see where you're driving to. I mean, this car has been made to access the places that maybe could be considered inaccessible. Let's come to the inside. And before we come to the inside, of course, you see the side mirrors, very beautifully made with this car light. I love this so much. Very beautiful, makes the car look so beautiful. So the inside of the car looks so good, perfectly made, of course, with leather seats, and it feels very comfortable. And this model of car, Prado, has developed over the years. This car started as a pickup, and then it has come up over the years to the point where we have a perfect Toyota SUV. And when I talk of a perfect Toyota SUV, it is because this car has found a lot of favor, especially in the African market. It has found a lot of favor because it is efficient, it is cheaper than other SUVs, and it gives the owner what they want. And the entry of this car is keyless entry. Once you have the key inside, you are able to have the entry, and the remote is here. This is where you lock and unlock the doors, and then we have the button for the boot, and then we have a push key here if you need the key. And then now looking at the inside of the car from the steering area, where you can control most of the things, of course, phone connection, cruise control. One thing I love about cruise control is that it gives you a room for you to drive without engaging yourself so much. You just need to be very careful of the speed you are in. Yeah. So you set the modes here, what you want to have in the car. Of course, this is a Japan car. You have, of course, the lights on this side, and then you have the wipers on this side, and then we have the electronic part of this car. And for the electronic part of this car, the Prado 2015 Landcruiser, we've not had so many issues with wiring or other electronics like some cars that I have reviewed before. And you can see that so much has been put together here to be able to give you the front view, the rear view, and of course the stereo system, and it's all perfect. For example, you can see the rear view of the car. It gives you a lot of space to be able to check when you're parking your car or when you're driving backwards. And then, of course, we have the hazard here. We have the climate control here. And then the car gives you an option for you to choose when you are on off-road and when you're driving on tarmacked road. Very perfect. Of course, you have a port here for your USB, and here you have a port where you can charge your phone. Then we move to the compartments of this car. You can see somewhere you can have your phone. The compartment is huge. The compartment is huge. This is a car that serves you for office work and also serves you for the off-roading. You're going for a journey. It serves you perfectly well. Now, when you're comparing this SUV with other SUVs, one thing that you find is that when you're driving on bumpy areas, you feel that like it is not so stable. And that is because the sport mode of the car is not as perfect as the German sport mode, which is understandable because the model has improved over the years. If you have a Prado, maybe 2009, there is a big difference between the performance and the performance of this car. One thing that has really interested me in this car is the ease to drive. You know, the ease to drive this car. I have driven German cars and UK cars, and you feel that the steering is a bit hard. I think the steering of this car, the ease to drive is perfect, is on another level. Then we have also an area here where you can have your cup, you can have your drink, very perfect. You can also have your phone here. And yeah, you can also have a sport mode on the car. It has a sport mode, and then also we have compartments all around. The one thing that I love about this car is the space. You know, the space around this car is amazing. Let's close the door and check. You see here also we have cup holders. Here we have a space for your stuff. I mean, the car is so spacious. Yeah, the car is so spacious. For you, you're going off-road, you're sorted. Then we have, of course, the windows, you know. Then you can control the back seat windows around here. Perfect. So the car has a sunroof. If you just need some light, you can open. But if you need some fresh air, So first of all, the back seat of the car is very beautiful. And among the SUVs I have reviewed, I think this is the most spacious that I have reviewed. You can see the space you have at the back, and it feels all comfortable. The safety belts, very well placed and fitted, yeah. And also you have your climate control here. You can control the back seat climate, and the headroom, very nice. This is when there is rocky places where you have to be a bit stable, and the legroom very perfect. Also, we have storage areas here where you have your stuff when you're traveling, and as I said, this car is very spacious in terms of where to have your stuff. You see, you have a cup holder here, some lights here for the back seat, very perfect. Yeah, and as you can see here, we have the armrest. This is why if you do not have someone between this seat and this seat, you can enjoy yourself. And also, of course, you have your cup holder here where you have your juice or the coffee as you travel. Yeah, and then also here at the back we have a port to charge your phone. You don't have to fight for the port at the front. Yeah, and also you have the finishing of the car, beautifully made. And then you have the tutor and the speaker here. This is where you enjoy the cool music as you navigate, right? Yeah. And of course, where you support yourself, you can support yourself here as you move, so to make sure that you're stable on the road. And now let's move to the trunk, or rather the cargo area of the car. This is the trunk, or rather the cargo area. That's how it opens. Personally, I don't like the way it opens. I like the one that you lift up. So this car is a 7-seater. This cargo area is as big when that drawer has not been lifted. Yeah. Then the trunk, you can have it open here like this. The upper part you can open like that, and this is so good when you have the third row. Maybe I can show you practically. So this is how you open the third row. Have it open like that. Perfect for that. Have the other one. So now you see, when you have 7 passengers on your car, the cargo area becomes very small. So what you do, you'll have to use this space here. Then you can drop your little things on the hole here. Let me call it the hole for now, yeah? Sure. What can you have here? But anyway, no problem. Yeah, so that's what you have for the cargo area. Of course, the other seats, you can have them bend, and then you have a bigger space for your cargo. Yeah, and that's it for the trunk. Of course, when you're moving, there's the Landcruiser Prado. Of course, the person behind you have to see that you're driving a big car. And then there is the Toyota emblem, of course, very well fitted. And then the lightings, Toyota has been very good on the beautiful lightings. Yeah, you can see, very beautifully made. Yeah, and of course, there's a spare tire down here. Yeah, in this case, we have it down there. Very nice. I think that's all for the back area of the car. So at Ace Prestige Motors, this car is going for 7 million. And of course, Ace Prestige Motors have an awesome deal where you have an option to be financed, and they are giving up to 90% financing. This means if you have your 1 million, you can be able to drive your car comfortably. Hello? And of course, their number here, you can reach out to them, or you can comment on our comment section, and we'll have you hooked up. And as I've always said, if you want a big car, the big man is here. Bye.